when you're dealing at that level of a major government agency and you're looking at budgetary challenges, there are a variety of constraints on your areas of maneuverability, if you will, as a manager. When you really think about what your biggest costs are in government, it's people. And so you've got to be able to deal with that, whether it's repurposing them or creating a way to create a smaller footprint in terms of people. But the tools are really difficult to use as effectively as you can in the commercial segment. The other, I would say, is the fact that you're sort of stuck with a large number of legacy systems. And they've come to be for all good reasons over a long period of time in the VA. I mean, for since 1945, they were adding on to varieties of legacy systems and so forth. And so having the ability to deal with legacy systems that sometimes were put in place because you had to do something quickly, even inefficiently, but quickly to meet the political need, the constituent need, the pressures of the press, and all of those are real factors today as they have been throughout our history. There are techniques. I mean, the Army's invested in Lean Six Sigma as an example, but being able to take a look at those kinds of things, particularly in light of new technologies and the ability to apply information management solutions that we didn't have before, I think it offers a new set of tools perhaps that weren't available or hadn't been thought of. And I think it is really, it's not about the technology, it's about the business process improvements and the analysis of the business processes that then can be enabled by technologies as they move forward. I've been in those cycles where all of us, your money is going down and you have to find out how to look to do more with less, and that means really taking a look at your fundamental mission, and then you have to make the hard choices, and a lot of times it's about people. So you need to look at how do you hire people? Are you hire them as temps? Do you have, what is your flexibility? You need to maintain what some would call a margin of maneuver to be able to meet the challenge of government. I mean, right now with the sequestration looming and really an unknown situation about what's going to come out of that, it makes that kind of planning extremely difficult. And so what you're seeing is people holding off on decisions, is my impression. I don't think that's necessarily, that may be a thing you must do in this kind of environment, but you wind up, no decision is a decision in some cases, and I think you got to be careful about and understanding the impacts of what a no decision winds up doing for the good of the organization and ultimately for the efficiency of the organization.